swingers club. I'll bring the right stuff if you bring the bub. I got a thing for Kinbaki, the kink I love. And don't be scared if you find a spider in the tub. I'm here to help you get over arachnophobia, so don't be afraid, you're like a cobweb when I blow you away. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, gets ASMR during an eye exam. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, never constipated thanks to high fiber brand. For remote, hope you don't mind us found. This track on Google Music, Spotify and Tidal. Have you ever seen a man climbing a wall up the side of a building that is decidedly tall, who despite gravity trying is declining to fall? One can only imagine the flipping size of his balls. Well, that's me, known as Spider-Man or Spidey, and not cool. Peter Parker really, though I should be Peter Parkour, leaping through the dark gloomy city coming at ya, weaving over roofs like a traditional thatcher. So no matter your stance or your stats as a stature, you bad guys are flies and I'm gonna catch ya. This one's for Gwen and Uncle Ben, dedicated to Aunt May. I'm the man you dress up as when you're too lazy to cosplay. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, he's not a mutant, it's an overactive thyroid gland. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, I'm delivering this line from a diaphragm. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, if you still don't get it, here's a diagram. I'm Iron Man, but without a massive salary. I'm Bruce Wayne if he had a loving family. I'm Bruce Banner, but without being ripped or angry. I'm the Black Panther, but without much of a tan on me. I'm the Flash if he hadn't ever ran at speed. I'm Jean Grey with a double A-cup mammary. I'm Deadpool if he lacked a personality. I'm James Gunn without directing Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, I'll just pop out for a vertical job when buildings penetrate the sky like a cervical swab. I started at the bottom, now I'm traversing the top. A massive phallic symbol as if it's my personal knob. You'll have to take my word for it, but I'm this handsome. Definitely not a virgin, my Dick Branson. Oh, sorry, I just went off on a big tangent, but now I'm trapping you.
Oh, man. What a night it's going to be. So I'm going to post this in chat. I just read this on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, okay? IGN posted on X that while Batman set the stage for the modern open-world superhero game, absolutely true, 100% did, The Dark Knight is nowhere to be found. Also sadly true. And they were working on a Batman game. They pivoted and said, why don't we make a game that takes place in that universe of villains and that city, and we just won't do Batman. I don't care if it's Damian Wayne or someone else. You know what I mean? Like, I think what it sounded like they were attempting to want to go for that game sounded really great. Really impressive, and I'm sorry we're not going to get it. But I thought that was really interesting to kind of share, because, you know, they're nailing the sentiment here, is the point. They're nailing it because the Batman Arkham games defined, 100% defined, what a superhero game should be. 100%. And it's clear that we're not going to have that mastery in the Batman universe again, at least for not for some time. But the Spider-Man games are doing for Spider-Man what the Arkham games did for Batman. I think Insomniac Games, I believe, is the developer here. Immaculate job. You know, they're making great blockbuster open world superhero games, and this is the first time in a while playing like a single player game that I felt this fun. Was so much fun. You know, I've played other games that were really good, but But like this feels like this is good. This feels good. Perfect? No, these games aren't perfect. But I mean, just from a fun factor, I like whipping and thwapping around as Spider-Man. All right, let's get into it. Hopefully everyone's doing good. It's Wednesday, so it's hump day. Thank God for that, right? Load game. Doesn't like give you like details about your save though. Doesn't give you details. So does this just talk about the first game again? Or will this actually kind of recap what's happened in the story here?
I'm working on a college application and it says I gotta tell them about myself.
Yeah, it's just a thing from the beginning of the game. If you guys have not seen what this is like yet, I mean, it's good.
Oh man, I can't do this alone.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Is that? Oh, man. I haven't been there in years. When we were at the Bugle's old office, we'd hide out here whenever Jonah was about to blow. I finished a lot of assignments sitting at that bar. And a lot of grasshoppers.
It's interesting how fresh the furniture looks, considering the fact that it's like just an open thing that's meant to collect water, right? That's crazy to me. Let me open up this app, see if there are any. Yeah, there's still some Miles stuff here I can tend to. But let's go to the crime that we're being flagged to first. Whee! That was flippin' crazy.
Drag someone your own size.
Man! Spider-Man will save us! Don't worry!
Do you think?
Oh shit. Let's get rid of that guy. Since he has, you know, a big nasty fireball thing on his back.
World isn't for you.
Okay?
Oh, I'm more than okay. This dude's fucked.
Got enough webs for all of us?
I won't even use my finisher on you for now. I will heal.
All
right.
I was able to swing in before things got really bad.
This is fucking crazy, but I still prefer good old-fashioned spider swinging. I mean, there ain't nothing like it, man. Let's go up. I'm just swinging around, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not even going the right way. I mean, the sense of exhilaration and freedom here is something. And the movement,
Why couldn't I just...
Seems like you might need some spider help.
Yeah, I had everything planned out. The clues, the screens, the art, the people, everything has to be perfect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I got you. Can you explain a little slower? What happened?
Okay. I want to ask someone to homecoming, but he's special. I couldn't just do flowers or chocolate. I got some screens, and I want to light them up with the message, but the generator's busted. Guy who rented it out to me won't answer. What a scam.
I think I can help.
Thanks. I rented the generator from Reynolds and Company Rentals. I'll send you the address.
On it.
Generators are going for
Awesome.
days. This baby's ours. You understand?
That's no ordinary rental transaction.
Heck is a hashtag. Ain't nobody stepping to me. Mess around, find out. Hey, think I'm stupid?
You look tired.
Back me up with it, die.
Better not wake up. That takes care of these guys. I should check on the salesperson.
Okay.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Glad to help. Your client asked me to look into a delivery delay. And guess we got our answer.
Yeah, about that. I'd love to deliver this thing, but those idiots already did so much damage. If she's salvageable, it'll take weeks of repairs. Mind delivering the bad news for me?
Can do. Better call Vijay and give him the bad news.
Tell me some good news.
Well, it's news. Generator's busted.
Wait. Okay, I'm not out of ideas yet. Just come back. I've got something else in mind.
Since the generator's no good, does BV have any backup ones?
I know they keep generators on the roof, but they're all overpowered for my setup.
We'd blow a fuse. Unless we find something underpowered. I should be able to pick up that low voltage frequency.
And your electrical powers would fill in the rest.
Theoretically. Worth a shot.
It is worth a shot.
A shock.
I've got a friend who would love that joke.
Yeah, Peter's all about the puns.
Found a generator, but it's deactivated.
See? That should work great. Mind giving it your special... spark?
Got the voltage we need. Now we just gotta route it to the ground floor.
Yes! I knew you'd figure it out.
Maybe I could connect these power nodes.
Hold L2 to aim at the power node and press R1 to begin the connection. Connect it to another node. Is this supposed to go to like a different node now? Oh, yeah. There we go.
The power seems to be traveling through an old circuit. Yeah. Maybe I should go into electrical engineering.
Thank you a million. Oh, maybe you should call yourself the Great Electric Spider.
No.
Thanks. I like Spider-Man just fine.
Oh, just got a text. He's on his way. Don't go just yet. I could still use your help. Just hide.
Help Vijay with his master plan.
Vijay's texting me. What? A whiteboard? Oh, Vijay, what are you up to?
Vijay. Okay.
Wait a sec. That's the equation he helped me with on our first date. Study session. Study date?
Spider-Man, that's the first clue. Mind flipping it?
Okay, looks like I'm going this way.
I don't even pay attention to the fact that Spider-Man just flipped that around.
Aw, that's the movie we saw when we had our first kiss. Look, braces, lip balm, and all. But still, best kiss ever.
Spider-Man, the poster is stuck. Can you give it a tug?
Oh! Vijay must be in the quad.
Time for the big reveal. Find a seat and grab some popcorn.
Vijay? This whole thing has you written all over it.
I've always known you're a special guy. And I'm lucky you're my special guy. I love you, Lucas. Will you...
Home?
Not exactly.
Oh no. Gotta be something I can do to help here. Need to use my chain lightning.
Homecoming? Oh, Vijay, of course.
Matching sequin blazers?
Hell yeah.
Phew, that was close.
Spider-Man! Come down so I can thank you properly! Thank you for making this possible.
Holy crap. You really got Spider-Man in on this? Best day ever.
Anything for love, guys. Happy for you both. Enjoy homecoming.
Do we still have another college one? Yeah, we do. Lights, camera, action.
Somewhere o'clock.
Can't be too hard to find. Don't they have tracking chips in them?
Yeah, except this one stopped responding.
Might be tougher than I thought. All right, be there soon.
No, she'll never go for that.
Hey,
Here we go.
heard you lost a toy drone?
It's lost, but it's not a toy. I was using it to gather aerial footage for my senior project. I'd look for it myself, but it lost communication at 300 feet X and 140 feet Y. That's the northeast building. Can you help? Our senior projects are due Friday.
Oh, right.
Wait, you knew that?
I, get around. Hear lots of things. I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, okay then. So you'll look around for me?
I'm on it.
It must be stuck on a roof. Check the tall...
There's America's finest. Our brightest. Right there. Like, really? It's like, no.
That drone has to be here somewhere.
I think it's up here.
There it is.
Yep.
Hey, the data's corrupt. Can't turn the camera on, but it's... Hey, the data's corrupt. Can't turn the camera on, but it's rebooting.
Thought so. Thanks. Well, since you're up there, would you mind snapping a photo of campus for us?
I can make that happen.
We'd like a shot of the sky bridge from the rooftop. Could you take it?
Get a nice shot of the BVA camp. Okay. All right, and then...
Perfect. Look at that composition. And that lighting. You've really got an eye for this. Could we get a couple more? A shot from each of the other 2 super tall buildings around campus would do it.
Okay. Get to the tall buildings, snap a couple of pics. I can do that.
He comes down very gracefully, too. Oh, okay, so that's one building. Am I not on the other? Oh, the other one's right there. Okay. Well, that explains it. I wasn't at the right building. All right. This is going to be a pretty nice shot. Ah, there we go.
Recruitment office? Is this senior project part of this year's AV Club recruitment video? If this shot doesn't wow the new kids, I don't know what will.
The students on campus will love this. Great shot of the quad. Best lunch spot, hands down. Okay, so next. I forgot we need to capture students in their daily life. Just 3 shots of that, and we're golden. We want to capture the esports team, the drone club, and the greenhouse.
All right, so drone club. actually. Too far away, I bet.
That's perfect. One of my favorite thinking spots on campus. The plants make great company.
All right, let's look around for esports team drone club. Nothing down there. Come on, get out of here. All right, perfect.
Last I checked, the esports team met in the atrium.
Beautiful.
Epic! An impromptu shot of Ponage in action. I'm not a gamer.
Let's look up here. Oh no, I think they're down there. Yep, they're down there. Utilizing the field. That makes sense.
Cool. Nice action shot of the drone. You captured their movement beautifully. Hey, while you've been up there, I've been tinkering with the drone. Camera's still busted, but at least it still flies. One last favor.
Oh God.
It's the last thing we need, for real. Could we get a tour of campus in one continuous shot from the air? You can meet us up on the rooftop to start the fly-through.
All right. I'll get something nice for you.
You can swing through it or glide. Either way, let's keep the shot off the ground.
In the air. Got it. Here I go. Woo! This thing thing is fast. Oh, that way. It won't be a smooth shot if I land in the middle of it.
You can swing through it or glide. Either way, let's keep the shot off the ground.
In there.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Here I go. Woo! This thing is fast. Oh, that way. Woo-hoo!
Exceptional.
Awesome.
Thanks for working your magic.
All in a day's work.
That'll do it. Thanks to you, this recruitment video is really gonna shine. Don't suppose you'd be down to do 10 hours of editing for me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Master cinematographer handle that part.
I think that's all of Miles's stuffs. Now, this is like Grand Theft Auto 5 style. You can switch between the Spider-Man throughout various portions of the campaign. I'm wearing the Amazing Spider-Man film suit. Oh, okay.
Mask is showing a prowler stash close by. There it is.
Oh, yeah, I remember these now.
Webs will keep the wheel in place.
Oh.
Can't hide from me.
Here we go. Nice. Now let's switch back to Pete.
Hey, Haley, what's up?
So all that help you gave folks at Brooklyn Vision, they banded together to make you a thank you gift.
That's sweet. But Spider-Man can't accept gifts. Unless it's hugs.
Haha. Hugs are great. But I think you'll put this gift to good use. Swing by the rooftop garden when you get a chance.
Hey, Miles. Got an alert from the stash at... badly. But he was ashamed because he knew how I got it.
Whatever Dad felt,
One day, I'll believe it.
There we go. All right.
still a lot I don't know about Uncle Aaron and Dad. I wonder what other stories they had.
Go to the rooftop garden at school for a surprise gift. I mean, we've been playing as Miles, may as well. Like, I wonder, like, how many, like, side quests you can soak up just playing as one of the Spider-Men.
Hey, friendly people, what's been up? I found the sweetest email in my inbox today, and I just had to share it with you.
Let's see what the Danicast has to say.
I know you're reporting on high-profile stories these days, but if you have time, I'd like to forward a public thank you on your show. I'm a BVA senior who would never have gotten an A on their final cinematography project if it wasn't for Spider-Man's help. I was so grateful, I decided to name my new hamster after him. It meant a lot that he took the time to help me, given how much he's had to deal with lately. Sometimes, the smallest good things make ripples. If you read this, thanks for reading. Sincerely, Odyssey. Oh, Odyssey, I love stories like this. Small things make such a difference. So, here is my challenge for all of you. Do something small today. Give a stranger a compliment, buy a friend a coffee, put a coin in the meter next to yours, anything. You never know what good it'll do. Well, that seems like enough advice for this episode. Take the most care, everyone, and take care of each other.
All right. Now that we heard the Danicast, let's move along with this. Huh?
It's perfect. Brooklyn Visions is the best. I'm gonna miss this place when I go to college.
Cool gift, but at the same time, no. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Sportswear suit's cool. I'm gonna wait and see about other stuff. For now, ooh. Amazing 2 suit. Is that what that is? I've got so many tech parts and city tokens that I can afford a whole bunch of these suits right now, honestly. But let's take a look at... It's a pretty snazzy suit, not gonna lie. All right, suit tech I want to try and upgrade here. What do we got? Reversal. We have these things. All right, purchasing a suit mod group gives you access to both mods in the group. 1 mod per group can be active, but mods can be swapped at any time. So point launch is boosted to maximum power. Okay. And charge jump and slingshot launch send you higher and further respectively. Okay, and then we have swing speed increase, increase web wings, turn speed for improved handling. Oh yeah, that's important. Unaffordable? Oh, you need hero tokens for these things. Add an additional focus bar, heal more frequently. That's going to be nice. I can't afford anything else right now. I need more tech parts. I feel like increasing damage has not been as important as, say, just being able to handle yourself in battle and stay alive. Like, I want to, you know, upgrade it eventually, right? But not now, really. Also unaffordable. I'm sure none of this other stuff is affordable right now. Yeah. It all comes down to more tech parts. Skills. We have 9 skills. First, let's take a look at the multiple Spider-Man upgrade path here. Webbing up an enemy that's been parried will add flyback to the webbed up reaction. Well, I want this, and I want this. The rest is unaffordable for right now. Yeah, just use skill points on that shiz. Successfully parrying a light enemy's attack causes them to drop any weapons they're holding. Webbing up an enemy that has been parried will add flyback to the webbed up reaction. And successfully parrying an enemy attack grants additional focus. And this is why I like to do the side quests as much as possible in these games. It extends my playtime with the game, but what it also manages to do is it allows me to keep accruing experience points in the game and leveling up so I can keep getting more and more skill points. So pretty rad. It's pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the Spidey suits really don't cost all that much, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Which one is this? This is just the classic suit. We'll stick with the amazing suit from the first film for now. But this is the equipped one? That needs to be the equipped one. For that one. Oh, but I didn't want that for my Miles. Sorry. Miles is going to be... I really just like the black outfit. I can't help it. All right, we're going to finally swap over to Peter Parker and take care of his mission stuff. Here he is, being all fancy again. That's a picture shot right there. Snapshot of the city. And it's actually kind of on the way to where I want to be going, so... All right, let's have this thing bring us over to the other side of the city. The implementation of this is like really fucking nifty. I love how I just got like launched out of there.
Not bad.
That's kind of strange. Oh, the cart. I thought it was...
about social media, and I can say a lot. It's helped so many businesses stay afloat here when they would have gone under a long time ago.
There's the robbery. Gotta stop him. Hey! Are you crashing my fight or am I crashing yours? Yeah, we're crashing crime, dude. Oh, you're done now. Got him right here.
Damn.
Got you, man.
Nice duo takedown.
But I appreciate the assist. All right, but the next post-fight piece is on me.
I love that. They're like, bring it on in, buddy. They're like, okay, I'll bring it on in. Come on, guy. We're Spider-Men together for life. The Emily May Foundation. Wow, look at this place.
I was wondering what this place was. That's Emily's tree. This is perfect.
You made it.
I thought you said this was a startup.
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little less this, but my dad was the one who, he made all the arrangements.
Peter Parker!
There's the stinker.
What do you think? It's a far cry from that chop shop that Otto had you in. And now that you're on board, this place is really gonna start cooking.
Dad, Pete hasn't decided he's joining yet.
Oh. Really?
But I was gonna give him a tour. Let him decide for himself.
All right.
Peter Parker currently does not have a job, so I think he's in.
Right then. Have fun.
Get your badge out. Let's go exploring. So the first thing I want to show you is downstairs.
Harry, this place.
Right? Dad went a little more over the top than I would have liked.
How did you...
Got things set up while I was still undergoing treatment, but when I got out, I made a few changes.
Like what?
Diverted my salary into research projects, installed a diverse board to keep us on the right track, and made sure all research aligned with our mission, to heal the world. First, I want you to meet Dr. Young, who's a leading entomologist. You know what entomology is?
Yeah.
Dr. Young is doing this super cool research on bees, or to be more precise, on bee predators.
Like spiders?
Wait, are you serious? That data does not cross-tabulate with the AI learning we did during the last milestone.
Ready to talk to Dr. Young?
Whoa.
You must be Peter. So nice to meet you. I think you'll like this project.
Great to meet you, Dr. Young. Harry says you're working with bees.
Yes, and it's quite an urgent situation. A full third of the food you eat every day comes from crops pollinated by bees. But worldwide populations are in steep decline, primarily due to a significant predator, the carnivorous bee wolf. So, we developed an innovative way to help the bees. Want to see how?
Fuck bees. I mean, they're important and we need them. I'm just, I don't like bee stings, so fuck bees.
These little drones are essentially bee bodyguards that we're training to detect and attack bee wolves.
AKA bee killer wasps.
And you're helping with the machine learning algorithm. Do you see those little holographic bee wolves? The better you are at shooting them, the better our drones get at recognizing what to target.
The idea is for the drones to scare the bee wolves away, not hurt them.
Oh, nice! Yes! Yep. Oh, yeah!
So, like, the little, like, side mini quest things that they have you do. Well, this is actually part of a main quest, but, like, the game keeps changing up, like, the things that you're going to be doing.
We got great data.
Okay, flying home. I think I'm getting the hang of this.
I knew you'd be good at this.
I'm in business.
I really don't have any interest in drones otherwise.
You'd have saved the lives of about 2,500 bees.
Wow. I'd love to help any way I can. I could take a look at juicing the neural network speed.
Oh, yes, please.
Maybe if Pete decides to join us, you two can talk some more. Thanks, Dr. Young.
I've got so much more to show you, Pete. Let's go.
Miles, hey, do you have a sec?
Research area. We're
Come
doing
on.
cutting-edge
Call you in a bit.
using protons instead of X-rays, with better targeting and less radiation.
It's all the stuff we talked about. All the stuff we dreamed could make the world a better place.
That's the idea.
Harry, a moment, if you please.
Any chance it can wait a sec?
It'll be quick. Thank you.
Doc, this is my friend Peter. Peter, Dr. Connors.
We've actually met. I used to work with Dr. Octavius. You came to the lab once to consult on electrotactile stimuli.
Oh. Yes. It's a shame about Dr. Octavius. His work had so much promise.
Too bad he went mad.
Dizziness, aches, pains, anxiety, impulsive thoughts.
Nope. I've never been better.
That's what worries me. Nice to see you again.
Your doctor is the lizard?
Dad believes in second chances. Hey, listen, I gotta go make a call, but feel free to explore. Come meet me upstairs when you're ready.
So that was crazy. But it seems to be working for everyone to have Dr. Connors here. Guess I'll look around. Nice. Seems inspired by some of Otto's work without the hardwiring problems.
It does.
Wonder if Dr. Connors has used this. Though after that lizard rampage, he may be done testing his work on himself.
I mean, one would hope, right?
This is the original prototype from Otto's lab. This would have been crime scene evidence. Wonder how it ended up here. What's this? Some kind of radiation treatment, maybe? Wonder if this is what they used for Harry's treatment. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe I can help. Oh yeah, that would take a while. I'm not sure there's time to dig in now, but I'd sure like to come back and work on this later. So many cool things here.
Wonder how long Sony's gonna wait to milk this game before they allow it to go to PC. It'll go there eventually, but it'll probably be like at least a year.
Is putting the research he did after he lost his arm to good use. Wonder if he regrets testing that serum on himself. Must be unnerving walking around with dormant lizard DNA in your body.
Very well could be.
Yeah,
Hey, whenever you're ready, come meet me up here.
I'm on my way. I'll see you in a sec.
Let's just see what these other things are real quick.
Drones.
Yeah, doing a little cross-collaboration between the Energy Lab and the Agricultural Lab. Ultralight drones, using the new battery tech for crop monitoring.
Very cool. Do they collect crop data too?
They will, by the time we're done.
By the way, it's just under a week
Thanks.
before it's Halloween. I wonder what kind of movies everyone plans to be watching between now and then. I mean, horror movies, hopefully, but I mean, which ones?
Swarming is an annual process in which the colony expands and splits. The Emily Mayfair
My wife and I, the other night, we watched the new Saw movie.
migrational spectra precede a primary swarm.
And it was fine. You know, I think it was probably the better Saw film that we've had in a while.
Bee population.
It was definitely very fucking gross. They definitely did not hold back in that department. Feels like there's a little bit of a sort of a pacing issue with the film. It takes time to develop things, and that's okay. But
It's almost too good to be true. Could start paying off the mortgage.
Now let's go over here.
Spidey work gets in the way.
Wait, there's something else I missed over here? Oh, yeah. But like, yeah, like, I don't know. There's one thing that kind of bugs me about Saw a little bit, right? It's that they
Origins of life on Earth.
can't seem to get away from this problem of needing Tobin Bell's character Jigsaw in the films.
Blocks of life may provide a
I mean, the whole like part and parcel of this character ever since like the original film that we know about that character is that he's got cancer and he's terminal and he doesn't have long to live, and like we learn his fate fairly early on in the franchise and it comes to a head, but his work continues over many more films. Jesus. Goes on for many more films, you know? But they keep having to work in the Jigsaw character.
We use it to send proton beams to that treatment room downstairs. It's being repaired right now, but I'll have it back up in no time.
Incredible.
Wow.
Where are we heading now?
Up to the top floor.
Your energy seems really good, Harry.
I feel great. So put your way back helmet on and think back. Even before high school. To middle school.
Okay.
Now, do you...
I may have some good new intel.
You're a popular guy.
Sorry, it's just my tutoring job.
Not free just yet.
You know the stuff everyone studies in middle school with Gregor Mendel and the pea plants?
Yeah, I think so. About genetics and plant hybridization?
Exactly. So, Dr. Foster up ahead, he's won every top prize in the field for his work with plant genetics.
Wow.
Hey, when you were walking around, did you have a chance to feed the fish?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you have to. It's seriously one of my favorite spots in the whole building. So calming, and we're doing cool research inspired by the cellular structure of the koi fish's scales.
I'll be
Interesting. The details inside this place are immaculate.
It's similar to long division, if you look at it that way.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for understanding. See you soon.
Dr. Foster.
Thanks, Dr. Foster.
Ah, Peter, I presume. Harry talks about you frequently.
So nice to meet you.
Dr. Foster is working on agricultural efficiency.
With the population growing and the climate changing unpredictably, we need to adapt more quickly than nature normally would. Genetic recombination can customize crops to best meet these new challenges, be it extreme weather or an increase in pests. Would you like to see this testbed?
Okay.
Well, yeah.
The idea is to tweak a plant's genes to maximize optimal qualities. For instance, a plant that can thrive in drought conditions. In our simulation, the goal is to maximize growth. Why don't you practice on this?
Okay.
Match the base pairs to incorporate as many growth genes as you can. That'll be a plant that can feed the world.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, I think I get the hang of it.
Great. Now you're ready to try the real thing. This is a plant we're working on to grow well in drought conditions. Corporations patent GMO seeds for profit and are rightly criticized. But ours are open source, developed for sustainability instead of financial gain.
So smart.
Does that work?
One step closer to feeding the world.
Nice work. Listen, I know you're not officially on, but could you look at one more gene for me? Curious to get your take on it. It's a crop specifically adapted to urban gardens.
Of course.
Yeah, I think I got the hang of this.
Beautiful work, Peter.
This is sort of similar, like to the little slide mini game thing in the last,
Track to end world hunger.
or puzzles I should call them. They were like side questy kind of things in the first game.
I know a rooftop you could use for a real-world test if you're interested.
Oh, very much so. Harry was right. You'll be a real asset here.
Thank you, Dr. Foster.
So now where?
Last stop. Might be my favorite. It's commanding, but not overbearing. Playful, but not tasteless. Impressive, but not show-offy.
Your office.
Or is it our office?
Harry.
Now remember, the things you've seen today are just a small taste of what we're working on. But don't decide just yet, not till you've seen this last thing.
Okay.
Come on, where's your badge? They'll need it to get in.
Where did I put it?
Don't tell me you lost it.
Nope, false alarm. Right here.
Yeah, so
Swipe.
the Saw movie issue again, you know, they brought back Tobin Bell. So as a result, the movie takes place between the first two Saw movies.
Man. Harry. This is all so amazing. It's perfect, really. It's just
that I'm Spider-Man.
really hectic right now.
When I was in treatment, all I could think about was, what would I do if I survived? And I kept hearing my mom's voice, telling me that our planet is in trouble, and it's my responsibility to save it.
Their face capture tech is a little underwhelming compared to other high caliber games like God of War, The Last of Us.
So much more that we can do.
I mean, it's not nothing, but like...
We both know you're the smarter one. Come on. Let's make my mom and May proud, huh?
It's amazing. But there's one thing. Can I move my desk over there? I like to face the wall when I work.
Oh, one quick thing.
I'm gonna need a little time to transition out of my tutoring job.
Of course. Take whatever time you need. It's all about balance, right?
But Coney Island later, yeah?
You bet.
Yeah, there's something, a stiffness about the faces. Like, they never change enough to fully capture the entire emotion that should be on their faces. But I mean, it's a gorgeous looking game, you know, pretty thoroughly. I mean, look at this. I mean, the city, the lighting, the shadowing, the detail of the bricks, even seen from here.
Researchers have field experiments set up around the city. If you have time, check them out. I've sent you the locations, and your badge will grant you access.
Gadgets. Concussion burst. Knock back all nearby enemies with a blast or concussive force. Pull multiple enemies into one place, making them vulnerable to area attacks. That's going to be good for one of the Spider-Men, but not all of them. Increases focus gain from hitting enemies with web shooters. Oh, yeah. Another way to increase focus is amazing. That's what we want. We have one skill point to use. So for Spider-Man, Spider Rush webs up the first 3 targets it hits. is, I feel like that's a key one, honestly. But let's just see what else we have to work with here. We have resupplies 1 gadget shot after performing a finisher. Not bad. Press circle after an air attack to spring behind your enemy, allowing you to dodge and continue your air combo. Webbed up, electrified, or venom stunned enemies can be thrown by holding triangle. And then while swinging, hold circle and L in the direction of a building to quickly sling around the corner. Oh shit. I feel like that's going to be very useful. I feel like movement and everything is going to be pretty key, but I think we're going to want to work on these next for sure. Suit. Amazing 2 suit. Oh, we have the Spider-Man 2099 black suit here. But unaffordable. We need rare tech parts for that. Okay.
Right, I'll swing by. Hey.
I'm gonna do this.
Sorry I didn't get back to you before, but I just got a new job.
For real? Well, that's awesome. Where's it at?
This new foundation run by my best friend. It's incredible. But I can fill you in later. What's up?
The guys who took Lee and Scorpion? Genki and I tracked the exhaust trails from their aircraft to the Williamsburg Bridge. I'll meet you there.
Hold on, don't you have an essay to finish?
Yeah, but duty calls.
Trust me, your duty is to your future right now. I'll keep you updated on anything I find.
All right. Good luck out there.
All right. Oh, okay. We got to get right up in there for this, huh? Nope.
That should work for Robbie.
You know, I saw an old Grand Master playing there last week. Anyone could walk up and challenge him. And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me. Dev. Never seen anything like it.
All right, before we do this puzzle, I'm going to pause the game real quick. Really quick bio break, and I'll be here in just a moment. Okay. Well, I got to fix that too. All right, so let's do this little side thingy here.
Foster doesn't mind it.
Peter, excited to have you on board. We've partnered with your friends at Feast to feed the community, starting by improving our gardens. To help, please collect some samples of nearby plants and put our gene splicer to use.
Easy enough. Collect some samples, splice some genes, feed the people. I think I can improve on this. Let's look for the best samples.
Okay.
Let's scan these vines.
Look at you interrupting stream. I had a quick bio break, man. I couldn't help it. I couldn't wait till after stream tonight. Besides, I might be on... Usually I've been getting off a lot around like 10 o'clock, but I think tonight I might play this until like 10 and then swap over to grind out my battle pass on Call of Duty a little more. I have a 1 hour double battle pass experience points token, and I have a... Hold on. Where does it want me collect specimens? Like, but from where? Like, I'm not collecting them here, obviously.
There has to be a healthy-looking plant around here somewhere.
But, like, is it on the roof, or does it want me to go further away? Anyway, yeah, collect specimen, that's what she said. Wait, is that the healthy looking plant right here in the front? I mean, this doesn't look too bad. Eventually the game will probably point me to it, but it's like, man, like, why can't I just see it? It's not up there. Wait a minute. Did that just light up with something? No. Oh, here we... On the other side of this? Oh, here it is.
This one's really productive. Lots of fruit. That's perfect.
Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. God damn it.
These are clearly more efficient with water.
But yeah, I'm at like level 97 right now on my battle pass in Call of Duty. So if I pop that 1 hour experience token, I very well may be sitting pretty, having completed the entire battle pass. Who knows? With that double experience points for an hour, I could potentially even get there tonight.
Could be helpful. Okay, got some great samples. Time to bring them together.
But if not tonight, then definitely the next time I sit down and play the game after that, for sure.
Can't believe that EMF is making these GMOs open source. Profit shouldn't be part of the equation when it comes to basic human necessities.
Let's see how we're going to do here. I feel like we can do this.
Let's see.
Nope. Not that. Well, we need 2 plant thingies. So what if we did that there?
Can't wait to see this grow.
Oh, that's the base one. Okay, never mind. I'm fucking stupid. So Let me put these down. I know you don't really care, but I'll tell you anyway. Read an entertainment scoop. The Spider-Man 4 will start shooting late next year, and Tom Holland has signed on to another 4-movie deal with Marvel Studios. That's so strange. Spider-Man 4 as in, like, Tobey Maguire, or you mean, like, the 4th Tom Holland Spider-Man? I've also heard things that, like, they're doing a different person as Spider-Man in the MCU, but I don't know how substantiated any of those rumors were, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
If this works, these plants will be growing faster and bearing more fruit than ever.
I think we're doing well here.
What the Feast could do with all of that.
Yep, here we go. I mean, if there's any 4th Holland film, rumor that Tommy will be in it also.
Just gotta get this place ready to plant the
Gotcha.
seeds. Let's optimize their water. Probably need to pull on that valve. Yikes, gotta patch this up.
And they're currently looking for someone to play Miles. Yeah, that I have no doubt of. I just knew that was going to be a matter of when, not if. Miles Morales' Spider-Man is super popular, and it's a good character. I mean, did you ever end up watching that second Spider-Verse film, by the way?
Seems to be multiple leaks lowering the water pressure. If I don't find them all, the system won't work. Just a few more to patch up.
Not yet. Drops on Netflix next Tuesday. Okay. Gotcha. All right. There's another leak. Is it up here? Yeah. Oh, there's a couple up here.
May used to have a green thumb with her tomato plants. Maybe I have green webs?
I love those movies. I really do. Oh.
I think this should do it. Dr. Foster will be pleased. He doesn't need to know Spider-Man helped out. I wonder what other field projects the EMF is working on.
Wee.
Hey, what's up?
Just wanted to let you know that I talked to Gloria, and Feast is gonna send a donation truck to the house tomorrow for the rest of May's stuff.
I don't think I'll be able to go through everything by then. Could you cancel that? I promise I'll donate it all myself as soon as I'm finished with everything.
I'll call him right now. But don't push yourself too hard, Parker. I'm serious.
Hey, you know I'd much rather be curled up next to you with the latest physics journal right now. Especially that French one.
Sometimes you're just too romantic. I'll talk to you later.
The fuck is this? Criminals have stashed tech parts throughout the city. Find them and take them out of the criminals' hands. Okay, I'll take free tech parts. Shit.
Old underground tech. Without the Tinkerer, they were picked apart like vultures. I'll let Miles know we can put this stuff to better use. An arms deal. Not good.
I want explosion. Spider-Man! Get the web stringer! You can't stop us, Spider-Man! We'll get hit! Cut yourself out, idiot!
Shit.
You're beyond dead, Spider-Man! Your friends are here? Well, now it's a party! Why try when you've already lost?
Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. Who won?
Always with the puns, Peter. Always with the puns.
Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong? Hey, I'm at the bridge. There's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Oh, man. We were sure it was there. Sorry about the wild goose chase.
Don't sweat it. We'll find him.
Oh.
Come on, man. Huh?
He just bounced that dude off the pavement, didn't he? Guess Spidey doesn't pull his punches. Nope.
What in the...
Arachnid, come on! Now have your boss with the main get this kind of tech! A true hunter knows how to camouflage. You could have just said, I don't know. I have the shot! Changing location.
Ooh.
Avoid him! Down him! Seriously though, where'd your boss take Lee and Gargan? Criminals? Not far. They're enjoying their freedom.
Shit.
That's not ominous at all.
He has me now!
Should take a look around.
All right. Investigate the equipment.
What do we have here? Maybe it'll lead me to some answers. Okay, Birdie. Take me to your nest. Gonna miss these chases when I'm an Emily May. The adrenaline, going through the city like it's an obstacle course.
Right, because you're going to stop being Spider-Man.
Getting to do real science, though. For actual money. Oh my god, finally did it. I have a stable career. Okay, cool it, Parker. Can daydream about those fat science stacks later. Time to chase. Whoa! Is that a railgun? That actually works? Up, up, and you won't get away!
Uh-oh.
No, 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 no! Nice cloaking tech. Mind if I take a look under the hood? I'll take that as a no. That's 2 cloaks now. I wonder if I can get my suit to identify their visual frequencies. I don't see your boss around. Where's he hiding? I want to talk to him about his lifestyle choices.
You are not worthy of his attention.
But Scorpion is? Okay. You know, I've got nothing against Gargan. I'm just saying I've kicked his butt a few times.
And yet you always held back.
By not killing him? Yeah, killing really isn't my thing. Get down! Now, where's your boss?
Oh yeah, you throw them off buildings, and that kind of stuff. Search for more information. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Another robot. Maybe I can test something out.
You gonna have me fly it?
Let's see.
Or are you gonna make it man's best friend?
Just as awkward for me as it is for you. There should be a... Yep. Oh, is that your home? Oh, come on, Birdie, let go! Come on! I'm not buying a ticket for this ride!
Uh-oh.
Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now? Hey, MJ. Did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah, it's an old food market. Owner died last year. Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait. Spire. There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like, whole city blocks. I tried to do a story on them last month, but the trail dried up. Every person I was talking to just... vanished.
Go make yourselves useful. Our departure is imminent.
Who are these people?
I'm gonna find out.
Good luck.
Need to take these two out nice and quiet.
And the rest of the hunters?
Their blinds are all set up and communications have been...
Attacking enemies with danger icons will alert nearby enemies. Lure enemies by shooting webs at nearby surfaces or objects to cause a distraction. Okay. Oh, you want me to do it right now? Okay.
That's one.
That was fast. You find something?
2 things. This armed group calls themselves Hunters. And they've got a lot of accents.
International mercenaries?
That's what I'm thinking. Could be front page material for your article.
I'm writing it up now. Thanks.
Oh, and speaking of work, I accepted Harry's offer.
That's fantastic. We should celebrate later after you're done with your current work.
Totally. Talk soon.
Connection's good. Generators are green. This base is safe.
Nobody in here. Okay.
Another one down. That's a lot of gear. It's like they're prepping for war.
Two of the blinds have stopped responding, and the spider has been seen in your area. Prepare the beasts.
Yes, Kraven, at once.
Kraven? That's their leader?
Where did he recruit you?
Alaska. I tracked poachers for the parks, but when I find them, I was harsher than my bosses would have preferred.
Idiots.
After the 6th incident, I got put on, what do they call it? Leave of absence. So I torched their building.
Nice.
Holed up in my place afterwards and waited for him to come for me. But it was Kraven who did. Asked me if I wanted to hunt real game. And here I am.
Attaboy.
Says it's safe.
Spider-Man's up there.
There they are. Oh, hi.
Hello. Surveillance video from the blind I was just at. Looks like they've got others. All around the city. I'll send this to Genki. Bet he could help pinpoint these. What's Kraven hunting? And why?
Move deeper into the base. Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea, but who's gonna do it if not for one of the Spider-Men? Because there are more than one.
Yes, it's loaded, so I'll join you soon. Just make sure the beasts have the right scent. What's the hunt?
You hungry too? You'll sleep it off. Aw, for me? You shouldn't have. Oh, sturdy and flexible.
Yeah, that's some serious shit.
Nice.
What's Kraven hunting? He asks, clueless. Kraven, though, isn't there even... I don't even think primarily for Spider-Man. I think,
Remaining blind secured. Cloaking feels operational. Good. Beetles, Talon drones, ammunition, rations. Still missing some shipments. I'll have to pay that yardmaster a visit. But otherwise... Wait. What's this?
oh, is this just like a takedown point kind of thing? No, he saw that there's a lot of like, just of like other villains in general, I think, in the area. And like that drew him here because he sees new game overall in general to hunt.
Than most armies. This Kraven guy must be rich. Or well-connected. Or both.
Yeah, use the web line to create your own takedown opportunities, which is awesome news.
Fair enough, but I did not expect Kraven to care so much about that. That explains a lot. What do you mean? No man can have strength like his. Not normal.
That's what focus gives you. He knows you in the hunt. Perhaps if you focus more on yourself instead of others, you could be as strong too.
Perhaps.
This is supposed to be safe.
Easy now.
You never told me who you bet on outside Volgograd.
His name does not deserve to be spoken. I thought his youth would give him the advantage. And he had lived there all his life. Knew the trails perfectly.
It makes sense. But his age is what did him in. He got impatient. Against the one man who does not.
You think another hunter will challenge Kraven?
Only if they are fools. Look around. Kraven has given us the greatest hunt of our lives. We were aimless before, but here? Truly is the land.
That he did.
Making my own web lines for this is kind of the shit.
Sweet dreams.
Hmm.
J'ai entendu un truc.
I think that was the last one.
All right.
Yeah.
Where to next? Looks like this is the only way. Note to self. Stay away from poison clouds. A research lab?
Whoa.
An inner demon mask. Lee's old superpowered gang.
You'd think a dude in blue and red spandex 20 feet above their heads would be more obvious. You'd think so.
Kraven's studying Lee's blood. Maybe he's trying to figure out where his powers came from. Or how to get them for himself.
Like I made an adult size like spider web above them essentially.
Aunt May was so proud of her work at Feast. Lee broke bad in a big way. I just hope that doesn't mean everything he ever touched was corrupted. Hallucinogens. Probably the worst part of Scorpion's poison. If Kraven's adding this to his arsenal... Ugh.
Seems like Kraven's been busy.
The Tiara Apitai. One of the rarest flowers in the world. Its extract has some pretty powerful medicinal properties. I tried to get some years ago to counteract Scorpion's poison, but couldn't afford the flights to Raiatea? Guess Kraven could.
Oh, there's another thing here.
Dr. Farley Stillwell? His genetic experiments gave Scorpion his abilities. Kraven sure does his research. Were they testing their weapons on that armor? Whoa! And not a single scratch?
Holy shit. Well, ain't that some shit?
Almost an exact replica. Must have been probing it for weaknesses. Can never be too careful with Scorpion. Wait a sec. Would you look at that?
Peter Parker is like 100% nothing but 100% fuck around and find out.
Kraven. Seems like he's the boss of these guys. And he's here on some kind of hunt.
Kraven the Hunter. What's he hunting?
Whatever it is, it definitely involves Scorpion and Lee. Mind looking into this Kraven guy in the meantime and letting Miles know what's up?
Already on it. Stay safe.
How about this? The main Kraven wears. You know the story behind it?
Didn't know there was one.
There was some mine outside Savo. There was a man-eater who'd killed close to 100 workers. Kraven was young, in his prime, and he tracked the lion easily. Only took a few hours.
Damn.
When he finally got close enough to draw his blade, the lion was stronger, faster, more cunning. And it was only through luck that he managed to strike a killing blow.
Espadas.
The other person should have turned around already too.
Take 5.
I was worried Lee wouldn't have any spirit left in it. He's been locked away for so long. But man, he's like a coiled viper.
It's all in his file. Gargan was a born hunter. Lee, he was molded into one after all that madness with his parents. Vengeance gives us purpose.
When was the last time you really cut loose? 2 years ago?
Around then, when the spider caught you.
Man like that? He must be a load on someone.
He will have his chance. I just hope we get to see it.
I know I had it this time.
Says it's safe.
How many more fires must we light out in the city?
As many as we need to. Kraven said they surrounded him in his dream.
But if his dream is accurate, then the fire...
Perch, perch, perch.
I will hit in on his terms, not fates.
There's so many of them down there. Oh good, I'm gonna get this fucker.
You're feeling sleepy.
Update from Patrol. Silence. Hunters, check it out. Heading over now.
Again.
Find that noise.
No one here. Spread out. Find the intruder.
He's close. I can smell it.
Hmm.
We'll take him out.
Says it's safe. Fuck him.
Nice to sleep you.
Where's my backup?
That's you, Spider?
See you later, dude.
Boat is on man. We have company.
Cosa è successo?
No one here. Check the areas of intruder.
Sleep
No one
tight.
here. We've got the perimeter breach.
Check his reports from the perimeter. Someone check on their comms.
I'll check them. I will not be intimidated.
Stay down. Please.
Nothing. We'll find him.
There we go. Last one.
I could really use some answers instead of questions right now.
Whoa. Not great.
That looks promising. All right, Kraven. What are you looking for? Wait. I get bringing Scorpion and Lee on a hunt, but Black Cat's a thief. I don't...
That thing looks kind of nasty.
Show with that attitude.
I wouldn't want to fuck with it. At all.
Nice doggy, kitty, robot. Those teeth are no joke. Heal! Roll over! Play dead! Finally! I was wondering when animal control would show up.
Oh, fuck.
Shoot him! Actually, now that you're here, question. What's Kraven hunting? Maybe I can help. Listen, this would go a lot easier for everyone if someone just filled me in.
Kraven hunts what man fears most. That's all you need to know.
Oh, so he's hunting failure? Intimacy? Clowns! It's clowns, isn't it? Good riddance, I say. Bring it down!
All done. Fuck them up.
What were you protecting? Scorpion, Martin Lee, Black Cat. This Kraven guy's putting together quite the team.
This dude don't fuck around. And he seems to be pretty smart. Failure and intimacy is what man fears most. Didn't expect to be attacked by a video game today. I resemble that remark.
Is this the best you can do? They said you were a killer. Imagine my disappointment.
God damn. Yo. Alright, so Kraven's the real deal.
He's not teaming up with supervillains for some hunt.
He's hunting them.
Prey. Felicia.
Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is protecting the people I love.
Where are you?
¿Estás listo?
For what?
En serio? My day
Seriously?
You're surfing the web?
Ma, no one says surfing the web anymore.
Can you just please get dressed?
Okay, okay. See, you got your good lipstick on. You must really like this guy, huh?
Suit up ASAP.
I'm sorry. Look, next time, I promise.
Miles.
I love you.
Hey, so I found a base belonging to those safari pirates, or hunters as they call themselves, and learned their boss's name, Kraven. And he killed Scorpion, and he's got a whole hit list of supervillains.
Wait, what? Does this mean Lee?
Don't know, but this list is extensive. These must be the people Marco warned us about. They were hunting Sandman.
No way.
And Felicia's on their list too.
Black Cat? Your ex?
Exactly. She won't listen to me if I say she's in danger. But maybe she'd listen to someone she doesn't know. If MJ reached out to you with some addresses, would you be up for taking point on this?
I got you.
Thanks, really. I gotta clear my head for a bit, but call me if anything comes up, and... we're going to find Lee, Miles. I promise.
Not to mention, I'm sure Black Cat,
Guess I've got some time until MJ calls. What's going on in the neighborhood?
Mary Jane probably wouldn't be super thrilled to see Peter and her hanging out together anymore. Oh, we got some crime. Let's go stop the crime. I like to do those as they pop up. Experience points and whatnot. Skill points.
Where are they going? Someone's gonna get hurt.
Eyes on target! Avoid his web!
There's a blockade!
They've launched the spider out beautifully.
See? He took the bait. I'm not done with you!
I'll get rid of you since you're shooting guns at me and shit. Apparently you are as well, so fuck off with that. And you can fuck off with coming at me with those blades, bitch.
Maybe I should put crowd control under skills on my resume.
I had like a, what, an almost 80 hit combo there? Holy shit.
Hey, Miles. I have those addresses Pete mentioned for a few of Black Cat's safe houses.
And to the first one now.
Thanks for offering to do this. Pete can get kind of blindsided by Felicia. I know you're busy with your college essay.
It's cool. Always have time to Spider-Man.
Sounds like you're as good at work-life balance as I am. I'm scrambling to finish my Hunter story. Might save my job. But you guys, with what happened to Scorpion, and Lee and the Wind.
Can't focus while he's out there, MJ.
Don't let it eat you up. Might be best to just focus on the task at hand.
That's not all. When I face Lee, I got some new powers. They're blue and weird.
I mean, I'm no expert on spider powers, but could it be from stress? What you're going through, it's a lot. But you're not alone. Even Pete and I, we're still figuring it all out. One thing at a time, right? We'll find him.
I know. Thanks, MJ.
And Miles, be careful with Felicia.
Wait, just a sec.
I mean, if I was rich, I'd take advantage of that backdrop too. I'd also be worried about constantly launching balls off the roof, but I guess they can afford it.
Sorry, MJ. What were you saying?
I mean, I'm no expert on spider powers, but could it be from stress? What you're going through, it's a lot. But you're not alone. Even Pete and I, we're still figuring it all out. One thing at a time, right? We'll find him.
I know. Thanks, MJ.
And Miles, be careful with Felicia. You can't trust her, no matter what she says. Warn her about the Hunters and get her out of the city.
Understood. Let you know when I get there.
A branding attack? This is fucking cool.
They're really gonna brand someone? Sorry, nobody's getting branded today.
They want to brand us. We have to stop them.
Is that like a thing that gangs do now? They just go around branding people?
Spider-Man will burn today. Branding irons? The hell is wrong with these people?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right, we are going back up to... We're going back up that building. You know, it would help if I do this well.
What's up, Danicasters? I've seen the questions about that new Emily May Foundation. Who are they? What do they do? Well, big picture, it's an Oscorp spinoff, which we don't love, I know, but the man in charge, Harry Osborn, has got a decent rep. At the very least, he hired my favorite bee scientist, aka
wow,
Dr. M. Young. They're the foremost expert on colony collapse disorder and a pretty sick ukulele player if you happen to follow them on the socials. So, young Osborn, your foundation has a lot of work to do repairing your father's legacy. But, so far, you're off to a good start. Don't forget to pay your rent on the 1st, or, you know, withhold your checks in protest. Whatever, do you. Later.
I see a Statue of Liberty, and we're going to it. But wait, what's with the dust? The sand. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to wake you up. We don't have to fight about this.
An endurance challenge of sorts.
Maybe I'm being paranoid, but everywhere I go, I see them too. Work, the corner store, in the park. They're tracking us.
The hunters were after him. Marco said Kraven's gang would come for us. We should have listened.
I mean, he was being all cryptic, though. He could have been a little more fucking stable, right? With his messaging. Alright, Empire Statey. There we go. I'm going to save my game at the top of this thing. Hopefully it works out that that's where I start when I load up next. Because that would be kind of cool. I mean... having like 3-dimensional office spaces everywhere is just... crazy. And they vary. They're all a little different. I mean, it's really impressive stuff that they have going on here with this. The way they're utilizing their engine that they're using. Oops. There we go. You can afford to try a new suit or suit style. Let's check that out real quick. All right, so we have Life Story suit. We also have the Miles Morales 2099 suit. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. We also have for Peter, we have the Scarlet Spider suit. That's so weird. The Kumo suit. Suit tack. Let's increase our damage. We got 10 points for... Oh, we got 3 skill points. Okay. So for Miles, we want to do a Venom Punch, Concentrated Force, Venom Smash Jolt. Tap L1 and circle a second time during a Venom Smash to launch enemies into the air. I mean, that would be pretty cool. But let's see what we have. I mean, I think the double, like... webbed up, electrified, or venom stun enemies can be thrown by holding triangle. I like that. Press L1 and X to perform a spider jump. Resupplies 1 gadget shot after performing a finisher. That's probably going to be important to have. The density of what I'm seeing in the city here is crazy. And like the draw distance for things like traffic, which you can see kind of down there already moving at the center of the screen. Helicopter flying around. It's pretty crazy. All right. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. I just got to switch over to my Xbox for some Call of Duty.